Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and you might be able to hear the wind outside. It is stormy. I think it's about 70 miles an hour at the moment. So it's the second time in about 2 weeks that we've had these like really heavy storms. But we'll carry on regardless, because something came in the post that I wasn't actually expecting for a little while, and I'm so happy to get it. And that is The Call of the Morrigan, which is by Naomi Cornock. Stephanie Woodfield and Karen Storminger are the authors. Now, I am currently actually reading one of their books. I've got another one actually, but yeah, this is Drawing Down the Sun, Reclaiming the Magic of the Solar Goddess, Stephanie Woodfield. I'll just go and get the other book, which is this one, Stephanie Woodfield's Dark Goddess, Celtic Lore and Spellcraft, Invoking the Morrigan. So there's a theme going on here, isn't there? I've not long actually bought this, so I can't give an overview of it as yet, but it's looking very interesting. So I think I've got some history of the Morrigan, and then ways to connect and invocations, things like that. So I'm looking forward to reading that over the dark months that we're in. And then this is the Solar Goddess, so it's the opposite. It's reclaiming the magic of the solar goddesses. So there's quite a few in this one. This is 2020. So we have different goddesses here from different parts of the world. I hope you can see this, because I know it is a little dark. But yeah, so both halves of the year covered there for me. You might remember about 8 months ago as well, I did a review of these two decks, which is the first and second edition of the Old Wave Magic Oracle. So I'll link that below, but this again is Naomi's art. So you might be able to tell I like Naomi's artwork. And yeah, it's actually on the front of this book, which is beautiful. This is the author, this is Stephanie Woodfield. So let's have a look at the latest offering, and I'll take the plastic off, take that glare off. Just look at that artwork, isn't it stunning? Absolutely stunning. So yeah, as I say, it's Stephanie Woodfield. I don't know who Karen Storminger is. I've not heard that name, but we have this oracle, which is a 45 card deck and guidebook. Beautiful box. Oh yeah, it's like that. It's not like that. So what does it say on the back? Deepen your connection to the Morrigan on every level. Do you hear her voice calling to you, challenging you to rise up and prevail against life's toughest tests? The Great Queen leads you across time, to ancient battlefields where you become the hero, witch and victor of your own story. This deck and horizontal guidebook set, infused with the Morrigan's energy, is the culmination of 3 priestesses' devotional work. All 45 vertical cards not only give you inspiring messages, but also serve as tools for spell work, rituals and worship. Divided into 5 suits, each with their own powerful insights, this deck will empower you to unlock your inner warrior and ignite the flames of transformation. This beautiful box doubles as a card altar for premium display. And yeah, 2024. Now I do believe this has been out in the States for a while, but not here in the UK. So I feel very privileged to have it right now. And yeah, we're coming into all these dark months. As I'm filming this, it's the 22nd of December, so we've just had Yule, the winter solstice. So this seems just absolutely perfect time to get in touch with the dark energies. Okay, so the box opens like that with a ribbon. We've got a red ribbon here, so I love this red and black energy here. So this is the guidebook, and like it says, it is landscape format, which I quite like actually. I've got a few now that are landscape. I just think they're really nice. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at this book actually. I'm thinking, you know, maybe use the deck a lot, not only alongside the guidebook here, but also alongside this one, because it is the Morrigan. So I think, you know, side by side, this could really work well. And I will choose a dedicated diary to work alongside this as well. A dedicated book of some description. So we've got some beautiful artwork here in black and white. Isn't that amazing? It's a Llewellyn publication. Yes, other books by Stephanie Woodfield. Celtic Lore and Spellcraft the Dark Goddess, which is the one I've got. Dark Goddess Craft and Priestess of the Morrigan. So it actually isn't referencing this one. That's interesting. It's not referencing this one, so I wonder why. Anyway, the author is Stephanie. So, American, a pagan for the past 20 years, a devotional polytheist, teacher and priestess of the Morrigan, one of the founding members of Morrigu's Daughters, and is an organiser for several pagan gatherings. Okay, there's Karen, same, practising polytheist pagan most of life. Eclectic paganism, healing practices and personal study and practices with the Morrigan, Hecate, Bridget and Cailleach. Okay, and the artist from the West Country of England, as am I, a pagan artist whose work is an extension of her animist pagan beliefs, reflecting her connection to nature and her ancestors. Brilliant. Okay, so this is dedicated to the Morrigan. Here's a contents page. So we have spells and rituals, I just saw. Yeah, oracle spells and rituals there, as well as spreads. Oh, yee. So, introduction, the call of the Morrigan. Take a deep breath and close your eyes. Oh, we've got a journey. We've got a journey to go on there. Brilliant. There's quite a lot of it as well. Okay. Here we go. So the deck you hold in your hands is the culmination of the devotional work of these three priestesses who serve the Morrigan. The calling of a priestess is to help others build connections to the divine. Sometimes we are guides. Sometimes we are the bridge between worlds, a gentle hand to guide. And sometimes we are the forgers of doorways into the other worlds, urging those who seek the Morrigan to step through. Each of the three priestesses who have forged this work have woven this path for you in their own unique ways. Ooh. Okay, so we have the oracle is a tool you could use to receive messages, but also a tool for spellwork, rituals and devotional practice. And as it said on the box, the deck is divided into 5 suits, each with its own insights. So we have the guises, the faces of the Morrigan wears. The Otherworldly Guide suit, which is including gods, demigods and magical treasures. It's Irish as well. So we have cautionary tales of wonder and inspiration. The Spirits of the Land suit, that's the holy places across Ireland. The last 2 suits, Outer Worlds and Inner Worlds, embodying ideas, emotions and life lessons. This is going to be so interesting. Okay, chapter 1 is using the cards, how to use the cards, the suits, there we go, guises, otherworld guides, spirits of the land, outer worlds, inner worlds, preparing for the reading, physical preparations, box breathing, yes, that's a good, beneficial breath exercise, really good. The Raven Ogham attunement. It's good as well, they've actually got pronunciation guides here. Wow, this is powerful. I knew it would be. Okay, chapter 2 is the cards. So the suit guises of the Morrigans. What do we get? Okay, 1, 2, 3 pages. 1, 2, 3, yeah, about 3 pages for each card. And then after card 45, then we will have some spreads. I mean, look at this. We have things we can do to work with each card as well. A spell to let go of regrets. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to work. I've just quickly glanced at that, and I cannot wait to work with this deck. Okay, so spreads. We've got a 3-card spread. So this is wisdom, motion, and warming. A raven spread. Oh, look at that. Oh, these look to be like tarot suits almost. Yeah, I'd see that as pentacles, cups, swords, and wands. 4 treasures spread. Oracle spells and rituals. So we're actually using several cards for the spell. This is so good. I'm sorry, I'm getting caught up here. So we have a conclusion. There we go, pronunciation guide. Very helpful for Irish dialect. Brilliant. Suggested reading. Yes. There's been so much effort put into this offering. Okay, so we've got some online resources as well. A bibliography, quite extensive. And then contact details for Llewellyn. Oh, look at this. Oh. Shed your limitations and step into your full power. Answer the call of the Morrigan and connect with her in a multitude of ways with this empowering guidebook. In these pages, you'll discover the myths and stories that inspired each card and their divinatory meanings. The Morrigan isn't shy about sending omens, dreams, and other messages. Whether you are new to the Great Queen or already a devotee, this set will deepen your relationship with her and hone your interpretation skills. Oh gosh, this is everything. Okay, let's have a look at the cards. Okay. We have a cardboard cutout with the red ribbon. So red and black, very nice. Paper band. Some of that nasty plastic. Oh, look at the backs. Oh, let's put that in the centre. Look at this. Just feast your eyes for a second and get caught up in the wonder that is Naomi's artwork. Listening to that storm outside. Seems quite apt that I'm listening to the storm. Okay, so here we go. Oh, it's so powerful. And so many symbols as well. You start actually looking closely at the artwork, you start to see even more. So this is a deck to really hone in on to whatever it is that draws your focus. You could really journey with these cards. Obviously we've got the central figure here that's named at the bottom, but as well as that, look. Do you see the Morrigan with the blood? I'm not going to go that deep into every card, but wow. On my own, I will. I most definitely will. Oh. Stunning. I mean, look at the expressions. So this is the first set, the first 5 cards, which is the Morrigan in all their guises, the way they present. Oh, there's so much to see. Just like in the Old Ways Magic Oracle. So much to see. There, Washer of the Ford. There. These figures, so emotive, and here, so emotive, and even the hair are the ravens. Okay, so on to the next set of cards. So we start with a shapeshifter. Mouse and Death's Head Moss, and we do encourage you, if you feel called, to pause the video as I'm going through and just sit with the image, because there's so much to see. Sorceress. You can feel the energy coming from these cards. It's so powerful. Look at this. Oh, absolutely stunning. Look, the door into the underworld. Almost wearing the land as a skirt. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce these, of course. The seahorses. Actually, the way the sea is at the moment, you can actually see the white horses. It's so stormy outside. This figure here draped over the rock. It's hot. Wow. I just can't get over how powerful and beautiful this imagery is. Each work of art, each card is just not only stunning but evocative, and you can tell this deck wants to be engaged with personally, on a real personal level. This is a deck for deep inner work. And as I said, it's perfect for this time of the year, as we've just come into officially winter. Almost looks like, it's been stuck down. You can see the edges of the work. That's really, Amazing being offered here to engage. All these warriors. I feel I do deeply need some of this energy because I am very passive and I allow things to happen. Throughout my life, I've allowed things to happen that really I shouldn't have. And by calling in the energy of the Morrigan, by doing this work this winter, I am hoping to address that side of my personality, my deep inner being, to find that power within, to find the divine masculine as well as the divine feminine in my own psyche. This deck, these books are going to really help me, you know, break free of the binds that I've put on myself, really. You know, I think conforming to society, I'm not going to become an outlaw, if you like, but I do want to find my inner strength to deal with things in this world that I avoid. And, you know, rather than avoid them through fear, which is what the base energy is, it's fear. To actually embrace both sides of myself, both my feminine and my masculine divinity, and become a whole unified person. And I don't think it's ever too late in the day to do this work. Having come through a lifetime of experience, good and bad, I can use that to actually inform myself going forward and the way that I interact. This tree pose. Consequences, yes. There are consequences to being too passive. There are consequences to being too aggressive. But I want to find that inner path. This holding the babies. Wow. Look at this little baby here. Oath, yes, make an oath. Cycles. Farmers. So yeah, I intend to actually work very, very closely with Naomi's offerings. This, the Old Ways Magic decks, and also Stephanie's offerings as well. Stephanie Woodfield. I think I've got another book coming from Stephanie Woodfield. They take a while to come at the moment, but yes, this is going to be my winter dark months deck for 24-25. I just feel now is the time to do this work. Long overdue, I think, but anyway, that was a little bit personal, wasn't it? A little bit about me. Hope you didn't find that boring, me talking about me. I don't normally talk about me, do I? But yeah, this is important to me. This is very, very important. So let's look at feast, because we're coming up to feast time, aren't we? Everybody's feasting. I think everybody's down at the shops at the moment getting all the food for the feasts. Isn't that nice? It's a beautiful time of year. So let's see what we have for feast. So we have some keywords we start off with. So we have heroes, portion, celebration and esteem. We have a black and white image, so we know which card we're looking at. And a description of the card. A table is decorated and set with a lavish feast. A pot is cooking upon the fire in the background. And the scene of celebration is set. Two warriors toast each other at the feasting table, about to enjoy the abundant meal. An ancient Irish custom of Curamir, the hero or champion's portion, was awarded to the warrior acknowledged as the bravest and best in attendance at the feast. This warrior was then given the choicest cuts of meat. In the stories of Cru's feast in the Liborna, no, I don't know how to say this, Huidre, Bricree hosts a large and lavish feast in his new hall and invites all the warriors, nobles, and King of Ulster. He also promises the hero's portion to not one but 3 warriors, and it names them. Names the 3 warriors there. So this leads to bitter arguments and fighting, with Cuchulainn proving his courage over the other 2 warriors. I'm terribly sorry, I'm never going to be able to do this justice, but anyway, the divinatory meaning. The feast card symbolises a time of celebration and enjoying the esteem that your hard work and sacrifices have brought to you. It is a time to celebrate your achievements with those around you. Be proud of your accomplishments, but beware of letting them go to your head. Celebrate, feast, and enjoy this time. And then we have a spell to celebrate accomplishments. So it's a bit of kitchen witchery. So choose your favourite recipe for a feast to celebrate your recent good fortune. It is a spell to bless and acknowledge an accomplishment, a blessing to make it the hero's portion for yourself or someone else. You will be cooking this favourite meal for yourself or to share with others in celebration of success and or the accomplishment of a goal you have been working toward. It tells you what you need. So you need this card, a tea light candle, an offering bowl or plate, and the ingredients required to prepare the favourite meal. And it gives some suggested possible herbs here that we can use. Rosemary for success, bay leaf for protection and success, thyme for wisdom, garlic for protection, basil for courage, money, love, protection, cinnamon for protection, happiness, love, prosperity and health. Then it tells you how to go about this spell. So you're preparing the meal. As the meal cooks, you've got an invocation there. And then, when the meal is finished, before you sit down and eat, you make an offering of a portion of the meal, offering bowl or plate on your altar. And this is how you address Morrigan. I make this offering of the best of this feast to you. I give my gratitude for my success and abundance. May what is offered come into your keeping. May you accept this offering. May it be 9 times eternal. You celebrate your success with friends and all family as you feast. So it's quite easy to do, isn't it? It's not, a difficult thing. And it's nice to actually acknowledge our success, acknowledge what we're doing and how we're accomplishing what we're setting out to accomplish. So, yeah, I think I've rambled on a bit too long actually, so I'm going to go now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye friends, bye.